Las Vegas welcomes this Labor Day, Monday, September 7th, big holiday crowds. People are tired of quarantine, and sales are expected to grow by 45% between September 4th and 8th. Hotel room prices are 2 to 3 times higher than in August. August 25, 2020. Las Vegas is expected to see a surge in traffic this weekend during the Labor Day holiday, which is badly needed in a travel-driven city that has suffered a slump in visitor numbers this year due to COVID-19. In an August report, travel planning app TripIt found that the city of Las Vegas had the most round-trip ticket reservations for domestic travel in the U.S. over the holiday weekend, surpassing other destination markets such as Denver, Colorado, Orlando, Florida, and Cancun, Mexico. Josh Swissman, founding partner of the strategy organization, a gaming and hotel consulting firm, said a big holiday like the Labor Day weekend was a big event for Las Vegas before the pandemic, and it was definitely a particularly important time for Las Vegas this year. The increase in visitor numbers, and the cash injection that comes with it, could not have been more important to the city. Last year, Las Vegas was ranked as the third most popular tourist city on Labor Day weekend, behind Denver and Chicago, according to TripIt. Sales are expected to grow by 45% between September 4th and 8th, 2020. Las Vegas is usually a leader in the travel market, but travel restrictions in other states are expected to boost the city this year, said Kelly Sitterlund, Senior Communications Manager at TripIt. There is no doubt that quarantine is a bit tired and people want to enjoy life again, she said. At many popular U.S. attractions, such as Hawaii and New York, where 14-day quarantine is required, and other countries that completely restrict or block travel, U.S. travelers have fewer travel options. Brendan Bussman, head of government affairs at Global Market Advisors LLC, said the resort offer could also encourage tourists. He says current conditions allow visitors to get more out of their spending. He was referring to free self-parking, which in some cases did not pay any fees. As the property continues to devote significant resources to the health and safety of its guests and employees, this is still a good time to come to Las Vegas. Swissman says the city may still be repressed by travelers who are just starting to venture out. He added that despite limited entertainment options, Las Vegas still offers warm weather, swimming pools, dining options, games and well-known services. It's unclear how weekend traffic will affect tourism rates, but Bussman said that could lead to a larger share of tourists. Las Vegas, he says, still relies heavily on the regional ride market. With limited airline routes, including direct flights to and from Las Vegas, rising travel rates remain a national challenge. Last year's Labor Day weekend attracted about 325,000 visitors and cost about $235 million for the 3-day weekend, according to the Las Vegas Convention and Tourism Promotion Agency. The Las Vegas Convention and Tourism Promotion Authority has yet to release estimates for this year's holiday weekend. The Nevada Resort Association believes the long holiday weekend will lead to strong visits to the city and economic growth in southern Nevada. We're keeping a close eye on trends and we're optimistic that we'll see many travelers, especially motorists, travel to Las Vegas for their final summer vacation over the Labor Day weekend, said NRA President Virginia Valentine. Bussman said weekend holidays have been a stimulus for Las Vegas, and this year may be even more important because city visits have been low in recent months due to a lack of air transportation and conventions. Some casino operators are already preparing for the holiday weekend. Last week, MGM Resorts International announced that it would reopen its Mirage Hotel on August 27, a few days before the holiday weekend. Bussman said the decision reflects the demand casino operators may see across their entire portfolio. The Tropicana Las Vegas Strip property, run by Penn National Gaming, will reopen on the morning of September 1st. House prices also indicated expected demand. For example, accommodation in Stratz on the evening of September 5th cost $224, more than 3 times the $67 price for a Saturday stay on August 15th. Over the 2 days, prices at Bali jumped from $80 to $159 and accommodation in Hara jumped from $79 to $155, according to data collected by Hotels.com. Now, Swissman says, Las Vegas has undeniable value for travelers. Current house prices are much lower than they were during the weekend holidays, and these prices attract many well-calculated travelers. Greg Chase, founder and CEO of Las Vegas-based Explorers Associates, expects traffic to level off again once the holiday weekend is over. Between April and June, many Las Vegas hotels had a 50% occupancy rate on weekends and as low as 30% during the week, according to the company's second quarter earnings. Chase said operators needed to pay attention to strict health and safety standards during the weekend holidays and warned that the holidays could undermine the state's fight against COVID-19. He said that if the flow of people increased, it would become difficult to protect police, health and safety standards. Labor Day weekend may take us in the wrong direction. As long as we focus on making ourselves accountable for these